This is Jen from Rustic Rehabs. I am going to give you a three-fer this week. That means I'm here in Menominee Falls. We're going to do a little quick shop here. But when I was in Edgerton, Wisconsin last week for a DIY paint retreat, which I'll tell you about later, I went to Janesville and went to a St. Vincent de Paul and a Goodwill. So that is what is going up. And going on. Let's go see what's going on in here today. We have a $10 off of 30 that they just released today. Check your emails. Make sure you're signed up for the perks if you're in Goodwill. I enjoyed this shop in Janesville at Goodwill. It was well organized. They had cute shoes and dresses, but I really had a tight timeline to get this shopping trip done because I needed to get back to my paint retreat. I was in Edgerton, Wisconsin for a DIY paint retreat. My friend Kim Ryder is the one I'm leaning my head on. She owns Style Reverie, which is an amazing shop. She also sells DIY paint and amazing clothes. I will be dropping a reel about how much I love her shop later today or tomorrow, so you can check her out. I was able to learn paint techniques from Debbie and Dion and get some advice from Debbie, the owner of DIY Paint. It was a very inspiring time, and I hope you all take time to do things like that because it really does sort of reset you and fill your bucket. I ducked out the morning before our retreat started and headed to Janesville, which is about 15 minutes from Edgerton. And I was able to hit up 2 thrift stores and get a few good things to haul back to my store in Menominee Falls. I loved this little metal sign, so we grabbed this, and that Heavenly Night, I put that away for Christmas time, and this Happy Easter. I didn't get a huge haul here, but I only had like 40 minutes to get there, shop, get some lunch, and get back to the retreat. A wiser version of myself probably would have stayed at the retreat and done some yoga or something like that, but I found myself headed to Janesville, and before I knew it, I was filling a shopping cart. This little guy, I think, was made by a little kid, so I'm going to try to fix his eyes and give him another life. I had this antique toaster in my cart, but I decided to leave it. I'm not really an antiques dealer, so somebody out there can have it and enjoy it. But have you ever seen one of these? They're pretty cool. So my first stop, I spent maybe $40. That painting was the best thing that I got, that canvas. But here's a little peek and a cute shelf, a couple of things for Easter. So then we went over to the Salvation Army. This was a nice place too, but think old thrift store. And some Salvation Armies I think are still like that. I don't have a ton of them by me. These bowls were very cute, but nothing I was in the market for that day. So we ended up not getting a ton here, but I scored a really, really cool bench that I think needs a paint job and would be good for a mudroom. I did decide to take this little ant home though because he was $2 and he was metal and pretty unique. The rest of it though felt kind of grandma tchotchke, if I'm honest. And the prices were not amazing. They were a little high on some stuff for what I thought I was getting. So we made the conservative choice and did just a little bit of looking around, and then you'll see the bench that I got. Maybe you won't even. Did I even take a picture of it because it was in such a hurry? You may have to stay tuned on a prior video. I think I'll have a picture of the trunk, but this I would have grabbed, but it was $4 or $5 and it was broken. I'm pretty spoiled by my thrift stores in my area. They are really good and organized and have good stuff. I did play around a little bit with this mask, but I did not end up getting them. I can safely say that Debbie and Dion rubbed off a little bit on me because I came back and started blending things and getting a little bit more out of my comfort zone versus my usual instinct to play it a little bit safe so that the furniture sells. So here's a few pieces that I'm working on. Actually, the first table has already sold and the jewelry box is a custom, but it just feels fun to do something different. So take time to do something different for yourself. Here's a terrible picture of the bench in my car, and then I stopped and did a little outlet shopping on the way home. Now we're back in Menominee Falls, and I saw this cute little dollhouse. Not in the market for that, and it's not priced for resale, so we will leave this for some kiddo to enjoy. This was Thursday of last week, and they had just released a coupon for $10 off of $30. I think it's good through Monday. So always make sure you check your Goodwill perks and join if you're not joined, because people ask me every week, how'd you get the coupon? It's not a secret. I don't have some special handshake with the Goodwill. I just pay attention to their perks and use what they give me. This was a time when I was going because I had my $10 coupon. Did I really need to go thrifting? No, but I wanted to treat myself and use the coupon, and I filled up my cart and then started taking things out because I ended up having way too much. But check this out. This is, so if you see some art, I ended up putting it back because it was a little damaged. But this little phone that's a planter, how unique is that? I've never seen one of these. Have you? I'm going to call this an antelope. It was from Hobby Lobby originally. I'm going to give it a spray paint. I think it would look really cool, gold or silver. I had these dice in my cart, but I put them back after my cart got ridiculously full. It looks like these were handmade. I thought I can do better than this and it's a cute concept, but somebody else should take them and make a project out of them. This is hanging in my shop. I think it's super cute. This I was just curious about and don't need. This is a very cute little box. It says for pictures, it's memories, and I thought that I needed to bring this. So that is on our website, which is rusticrehabs.com, where you can get the paint you see me using and all of these thrifted items too. But I encourage you to grab some paint and change up your space. It is easy. It doesn't smell. You don't have to sand, strip, or prime. I did not get this, but would you have got this and repainted it? I'm still kind of thinking about it, but I'm not sure. These little cherub candlesticks were cute for the right place, but they're really not my store style, so we're going to leave them. Here's where I started to score pretty big. These were from Michael's, I think, originally, and new, and had $4 on each of them. So I got 4 of these different swags and then decided to put back some of the art that I was a little questionable about, and the cart started to flow. My plan for things like these is to take them apart and use them in a bunch of different projects at Christmas time. I like them because they have good berries, pine cones. This little guy we'll do something with later. This I ended up putting back because it said Italian cookies on the other side, and I didn't notice. These were $2 or $3 a piece, and well, I thought they were kind of cool. I had a better deal with the stuff I had in my cart. Mini pumpkins are always a good idea, so we grabbed those. I have another few vintage mice like this, so he needed to come be with some friends. This Santa was super cool. These look very well in my shop, and he will find a home easily. This little bunny is still here. I should have a week counter, but I don't. I think it's probably been 8 weeks now that it's been here, maybe longer. This garden stone was very cool. So we took this, cleaned it up, and it is available. It's actually outside of my shop. I spent 75 bucks after a $10 off coupon and some rewards. Happy Father's Day to everybody. I'm going to spend some time with my family. Go do that too. Talk to you again soon.